Howdy, folks. Jim King of the TV and radio here with a special treat as we get closer to the election. Just next week. Wow, it's coming up fast. Got Jim Stanard here. He's got a great little tongue-in-cheek ditty. It's kind of a bluegrass tune. He's an Americana artist, and the song is called You Turned Red. I love it. Can't wait to play it in just a moment. How you doing, Jim?
I'm doing great.
You know, I usually try to avoid politics on my program since we're an entertainment show and live in a very conservative area, but I couldn't pass this one up. Very clever. You have a lot of little ditties like that, don't you?
Well, thanks. And, I really didn't intend it to be political other than poking fun at the partisanship. I mean,
yeah.
I certainly didn't mean it as endorsing one side or the other. I probably end up with more humorous songs than I can end up using.
You ended up doing an animated video. What did you intend to do that?
We have done an animated video on a song from my first album, which was also a humor song called "It's All Turtles," and that was actually a very fun way to do it. And in a way, it's easier than actually, going and doing the filming of a regular video. So
if you have a good graphic artist,
easier on me.
Yeah. Well, I really like it, and you have an interesting career, interesting background. Where in the '60s and '70s you played in coffee houses, and then you kind of hung it up to become a successful businessman. Are you still in the business world and solely focusing on music now, or are you doing both?
I'm partially in the business world and doing some things in the insurance industry, but what I really enjoy there is I've got younger people doing the work, and I'm acting as kind of the graybeard mentor. So I don't really have the pressure that somebody in the middle of their career has. So I can it's fun for me. It keeps me involved, but I don't really spend. I probably spend 20% of my time on that, and then really enjoy working on the music and some nonprofit activities, but mainly goofing off, playing tennis.
Well, you got a new album coming out in January. I'm excited about, called Magical.
Yes, and it's my third album. These take a long time to make. The second album came out just after COVID in 2000, just after COVID hit, and this one, a couple of the songs really I wrote shortly after that album. They're 4 years old or something, but it took me this time to get 10 songs together and to get and then to get everything recorded the way we wanted to get it recorded. I mean, I'm so fortunate that Kip Winger produces my albums, and he's such an amazingly talented guy. So in terms of the production and when I play, I'm playing with a guitar, guitar sitting at a mic.
Yeah.
And Kip figures out how to put all the different instruments on.
Here comes matinee recording artist Jim Stanard with You Turn Red as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville.
Saying you've been good and giving equal time to that guy just 'cause you could. More than just endorsed him, pulled his lever for him too. You couldn't hide it from me, your blushing face said what was true. You turned red and that made me blue. claimed the right, so I left you. I'm looking for a candidate, nominate somebody new. You turned red and that made me blue. I found a new girl from my party, a sultry suffragette in red. She is a strict conservative, except when she's in bed. Found her when I was poll watching as she spun adjust her heels, taking low-dollar donations from her text appeal. You turned red and that made me blue. You claimed the right, so I left you. I'm looking for a candidate, nominate somebody new. You turned red and that made me blue. I tried to get her number, it was progress when she asked me to slap a sticker on her bumper. My heart began to race, my thoughts were getting raucous when I harvested her ballot in a private caucus. You turned red and that made me blue. You claimed the right, so I left you. I'm looking for a candidate, nominate somebody new. You turned red and that made me blue. You turned red and that made me blue. You turned red, that made me blue.
In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this.
Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere. Stream King's Country Internet Radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country is streaming worldwide on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. It rules. Coming up next, Freddie Pate will be in the royal spot. Man, how time flies when you're having a royal time. It's the regional record extending 950th episode of the Jim King of the TV show.